There are seasons in life where everything begins to feel heavier than it should. Not because something dramatic happened, not because your world collapsed overnight, but because a quiet weight has been building inside you day after day. A weight you never asked for, a weight you barely noticed at first, a weight that slowly settled into your routine until even the simplest task began to feel overwhelming. If everything feels heavy lately, you need to know this. There is a reason, and it has nothing to do with weakness. It has everything to do with what you've been carrying alone. Overwhelm rarely arrives loudly. It doesn't knock. It doesn't ask for permission. It slips in quietly. In the moments you ignored your exhaustion, in the nights you forced yourself to be strong, in the days you pretended everything was fine even though your mind was whispering, "I need a break." The human brain is not designed to hold everything you hold. Not the constant responsibilities, not the emotional labor, not the fears you silence, not the expectations you try to meet, not the pressure you don't talk about, not the decisions you carry alone in the middle of the night when no one sees the battle happening inside you. So your mind does what it must to protect you. It starts shutting down pieces of your energy. You forget things. You procrastinate. You feel tired even after sleeping. You lose interest in things you once loved. You feel disconnected from yourself. You wake up already exhausted. This isn't laziness. This is survival mode. And when survival mode becomes your default, life stops feeling like something you're living and starts feeling like something you're enduring. You move through your day on autopilot. You do what must be done. Nothing more, nothing less. You give energy you don't have. You hold emotions that aren't yours. You say, "I'm fine," because it's easier than explaining a pain you can't name. Most adults never realize this. You don't become overwhelmed because you're incapable. You become overwhelmed because you've been strong for far too long without rest, without support, without space to breathe. And then there are the silent battles, the ones no one sees, the thoughts that keep looping, the worries you try to hide, the responsibilities you can't step away from, the expectations you impose on yourself because you believe you should be able to handle it. But even strength has limits, and you've reached yours quietly. Another reason everything feels overwhelming is because your boundaries have been too soft for too long. You say yes when you want to say no. You show up for people who wouldn't show up for you. You take on tasks your heart isn't in. You let people treat your time like it belongs to them. You become the person others rely on while having no one to rely on yourself. Each small moment of self-abandonment tightens something inside you, until one day even the lightest responsibility feels impossibly heavy. And then there's emotional exhaustion, the kind of tiredness sleep cannot fix. You feel it in your chest, in your breath, in the heaviness behind your eyes, in the loss of excitement for tomorrow, in the quiet thought, "I don't know how much longer I can keep going like this." You're not out of time, you're out of hope. And when hope runs low, the world feels heavier than it truly is. Sometimes overwhelm happens because you've changed, but your life hasn't changed with you. The routines you once tolerated now drain you. The people you once accepted now limit you. The habits that once comforted you now suffocate you. Your life hasn't adjusted to your evolution, and the space between who you were and who you're becoming feels like stress. No one warns you that growth creates overwhelm too. Becoming someone new requires letting go of everything that no longer fits. That process is uncomfortable and often mistaken for failure. But the truth that no one tells you is this: you are not overwhelmed because you are broken. You are overwhelmed because you've been holding too much with too little space for far too long. What you're feeling is a message, a signal. Your mind asking for rest, your heart asking for honesty, your body asking for relief, your life asking for alignment. So if everything feels overwhelming lately, don't punish yourself. Don't compare your capacity to others. Don't numb yourself and push through the pain. Just pause for a moment, a real moment, and listen to your overwhelm. What is it trying to tell you? Maybe it's asking you to slow down. Maybe it's asking you to set a boundary you've been avoiding. Maybe it's asking you to accept help. Maybe it's asking you to stop carrying someone else's weight. Maybe it's asking you to rest before you break. Maybe it's asking you to finally choose yourself. Overwhelm is not the end. It's a beginning, a redirection, a chance to rebuild your life in a way that supports who you are now, not who you used to be. You don't need to fix everything today. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need one honest moment and one gentle decision. What is the one thing your heart is tired of carrying? Start there, slowly, softly, without rushing, because the peace you're searching for isn't found in doing more, but in finally letting go of what was never meant to be carried alone.